My Spiritual Journey, Proof of Mind Reading. Welcome, I'm Richard Hasnut, host of your Wisdom-Inspired Life YouTube channel. Yogananda explicitly states the importance of wisdom. Knowledge of God and realization that we are forever one with Him is the only way to freedom. In this series, I share personal stories from my spiritual journey. It began with a lack of understanding of spirituality and God. Today, spirituality is the most important aspect of my life, and I deeply love God. That represents quite a change. In this episode, I start sharing scientific proof about human capabilities you probably didn't know we had. Understanding the quantum world of pure energy began to take shape through reading about some rather simple yet powerful scientific tests. For example, for over 100 years, many scientists have conducted tests to determine if one person can read the thoughts of another. The standard methodology for this testing involves assembling cards, each featuring one of 5 different symbols, such as a circle, square, triangle, and so on. A deck of 25 cards is completed with 5 cards of each symbol that are then shuffled. One person turns over a card and attempts to transmit the image to another person. In these tests, the other person can be in another room, in the same building, in a different building, in a lead-shielded room, or on another continent. The second person writes down the message or image they received. Scientists then tabulate the results, attempting to determine the correct guess rate. Scientists at the Stanford Research Institute conducted a meta-analysis in 1985, combining the results from 2,549 studies completed over 30 years by numerous researchers in many different countries. If the receiver in the studies was not accurately perceiving any of the messages sent to them, researchers would have expected a 20% correct guess rate based on having a 1 in 5 chance of success, similar to the 50% correct guess rate expected in a coin flip scenario. Instead, researchers in this meta-analysis found over a 33% correct guess rate among people with no prior experience or training. Clearly, the receivers in these studies succeeded well beyond random chance. In fact, the odds against chance being the explanation for the high success rate were 1,000,000 billion to 1. When I first read these results, I wasn't quite sure what I was seeing. Then, it hit me. To a significant degree, a person can read or receive another person's thoughts. Science now understands this beyond a shadow of a doubt. How does that happen? Science was and remains clueless. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to reconnecting with you soon.